Hello everybody, this is a video special on US dollar Swiss. I think there's a lot of opportunity in the US dollar Swiss for an extended run on the short side. Well, we might actually see such an extended run that it's possible to build a nice pyramid with this currency pair in the weeks or even months to come. So this is a pair that I've been observing for a long time now. Well, let's jump right into the monthly chart. So here on the monthly chart, we've got this S1 pattern that has formed for years, right? For 5 years. Or even 6 years. This is a breakout and then the rebreak. I've thought it would start to run earlier than that, but it took a long time, right? So it basically consolidated out and it brought in lower highs here, which is a sign that the bears are strong and they can fight off the bulls. So just recently, we've actually started to make a first stop run move, which is here, which is this red bar that went beyond this slight gray. So there are obviously more stop run levels here, very pronounced levels. So this is a very strong one, and this is a very strong one. And as you know, well, these patterns are trend consolidation patterns, and we can actually expect a measured move, like a duplication of a move, the measured move that was leading towards a pattern. So we can expect a move like this. And what we have here with the US dollar Swiss is, well, that we can actually move down in this area, right? Like at the 0.4. So that would actually halven the current price. So there's a lot of potential for Swiss strength and US dollar weakness in the months to come. So we've just started this, right? And whenever there's a long consolidation like this, well, more and more energy gets stored. So we're coming now out of this consolidation, of this period of small bars. That's a volatility contraction, a massive contraction. And what we should see in the months to come is a volatility expansion on the downside, right? Similar to what we've seen here, or similar to what we've seen like in the beginning of the 2000s. Now, why do I think it has so much potential and why now? Well, if we look at the lower time frames here on the daily chart, well, we can see that there's another S1 pattern, right? It nicely aligns with the weekly chart. So it's basically ready to go. And here again, we've got stop run levels, right? They're getting close now. And this has already triggered. So as we make a new low, we should actually see how momentum develops even more, and then we're basically trading at the levels here we just discussed on the monthly chart. So those then become the area, the magnet area where price is drawn towards. So what supports this daily chart is the lower time frames. On the 60-minute chart, we can actually see how, again, here we've got a lot of clusters. And clusters come up in market type like early trend and aging trend. That's very typical for the S1 patterns coming up in bigger quantity. And that's what you see here, right? That's an S1 pattern followed by another S1 pattern. Well, that's basically on the 15-minute chart. I'm just drawing them here because it can be seen better. So here we have got two patterns in a row, and that adds double pressure. So we've got pressure building up. Well, for what? Well, pressure for making this a run on the daily chart. That's a little bit like the domino game, right? If the first falls, well, then the others will fall automatically, and that's what we're looking for here. So if this starts to run, and what we have in mind is a similar move than up here. So that's a big run, right? So if this starts to make a big run like this, well, then we're actually breaking the daily level, then the next becomes close, and then we are basically starting to get these consecutive stop runs on different time frames up to the monthly chart. So if this happens, if we get a nice move here on the daily chart and that is in line with the monthly, well, then we might actually get a series of S1 or S2 or S3 patterns to be traded on the 60, 15 or the 5-minute chart. So getting an extended move, stop run move, actually allows to build a pyramid and scale into positions you might already have open. So that doesn't happen like every week, right? It's a couple of times per year. We've seen something like this, like beginning of the year with the euro dollar. I've produced another video on that. I think it was a period of 6 trades. A similar situation actually like this, and this reminds me a lot of this euro dollar pyramid that generated, I don't remember, I think it was 30-40 hours and just a couple of, I think in 10 days. So we might actually see something setting up here, and I just wanted to point that out, and you might want to have might want to see how that develops and even become active in the markets. Thank you.